HMCS Calgary FFH 335 is one of those naval vessels that quietly carries immense capability beneath its steel hull, and in 2026 it stands as a modernized, highly adaptable warship that reflects how naval warfare has evolved in the 21st century. Originally commissioned as part of Canada's Halifax-class frigates, HMCS Calgary has undergone extensive upgrades under the Halifax-class modernization program, transforming it from a Cold War-era anti-submarine platform into a versatile, multi-role combat ship capable of handling today's complex maritime threats. At first glance, HMCS Calgary doesn't look like the stereotypical destroyer you might imagine from movies, but don't let that fool you. Its design is sleek, functional, and purpose-driven. The angular superstructure helps reduce radar signature, making it harder to detect compared to older warships. While it's officially classified as a frigate, its capabilities after modernization bring it very close to what many navies would expect from a light destroyer. The ship measures about 134 meters in length, with a displacement of roughly 5,000 tons, striking a balance between size, maneuverability, and operational endurance. One of the standout design elements is how everything on the ship is optimized for efficiency and survivability. The hull is built to handle rough seas, especially important for operations in the North Atlantic. Inside, the layout is surprisingly ergonomic for a military vessel. Crew comfort has been improved over the years, which might not sound like a big deal, but when sailors are deployed for months, better living conditions directly translate into better performance and morale. Now, when we talk about firepower, HMCS Calgary brings a serious punch. At the heart of its combat system is the upgraded CMS 330 Combat Management System, which acts like the brain of the ship. It integrates sensors, weapons, and communication systems into one cohesive network, allowing the crew to detect, track, and engage multiple threats simultaneously. This is crucial in modern naval warfare where threats can come from air, surface, and underwater, all at the same time. For air defense, the ship is equipped with the evolved Sea Sparrow missile system, capable of intercepting incoming aircraft and anti-ship missiles. These missiles are quick, accurate, and designed for short to medium-range engagements. Complementing this is the 57mm Bofors naval gun mounted on the forward deck. This gun is incredibly versatile. It can engage surface targets, incoming threats, and even provide limited support for land operations. It fires at a very high rate, making it effective against fast-moving targets like small boats or drones. On the anti-surface warfare side, HMCS Calgary carries Harpoon anti-ship missiles. These are long-range, sea-skimming missiles designed to strike enemy vessels with precision. They fly low over the water to avoid radar detection and pack enough power to disable or sink larger ships. This gives Calgary the ability to project force well beyond the horizon. But where this ship truly shines is in anti-submarine warfare. Submarines are among the most dangerous threats at sea, and Calgary is specifically designed to hunt them. It uses advanced sonar systems, including hull-mounted sonar and a towed-array sonar system that can detect quiet submarines at long distances. The ship also deploys torpedoes for close-range engagements. However, the real game-changer is its embarked helicopter, typically the CH-148 Cyclone. This helicopter extends the ship's reach significantly, carrying its own sonar systems and torpedoes, allowing Calgary to detect and engage submarines far beyond the range of the ship itself. Performance-wise, HMCS Calgary is powered by a combined diesel and gas turbine propulsion system. This setup gives it both efficiency and speed. For cruising, the diesel engines provide fuel economy, allowing the ship to operate for long durations without refueling. When speed is required, the gas turbines kick in, pushing the ship to speeds of over 29 knots. That's fast enough to respond quickly to emerging threats or reposition during operations. Another key performance aspect is endurance. Calgary can operate for extended periods at sea, making it ideal for long deployments, whether it's patrolling international waters, participating in NATO missions, or conducting anti-piracy operations. Its range and self-sufficiency mean it doesn't need constant logistical support, which is a huge advantage in remote areas. Let's talk about sensors and electronics, because this is where the 2026 upgrades really stand out. The ship features modern radar systems capable of tracking multiple targets simultaneously, even in cluttered environments. These radars are paired with electronic warfare systems that can detect and jam enemy signals. In today's digital battlefield, the ability to disrupt an enemy's sensors and communications can be just as important as physical firepower. The ship is also equipped with decoy systems designed to mislead incoming missiles. These systems can launch chaff and flares to confuse enemy targeting systems, increasing the ship's chances of survival in a high-threat environment. Combined with its reduced radar signature, this makes HMCS Calgary a much harder target than older vessels. One unique selling point of HMCS Calgary is its flexibility. This isn't a ship designed for just one type of mission. It can switch roles depending on the situation: anti-submarine warfare, surface combat, air defense, humanitarian assistance, or even disaster relief. This adaptability is what makes it so valuable in modern naval operations, where missions can change rapidly. Another aspect that often gets overlooked is interoperability. HMCS Calgary is designed to operate seamlessly with Allied forces, especially within NATO. Its communication systems allow it to share data in real time with other ships, aircraft, and command centers. This creates a networked battlefield where information flows instantly, giving commanders a clearer picture of what's happening and allowing for faster decision-making. From a human perspective, the crew is the backbone of the ship. Typically, Calgary carries around 225 personnel, including officers, sailors, and aircrew for the helicopter. The modernization efforts have also focused on improving automation, which reduces workload and allows the crew to focus more on mission-critical tasks rather than manual operations. In terms of real-world use, HMCS Calgary has been actively deployed in various international missions over the years, from counter-terrorism operations to maritime security patrols. Its reputation is built not just on its capabilities, but on its reliability and the professionalism of its crew. In 2026, it continues to serve as a key asset for the Royal Canadian Navy, demonstrating how older platforms can remain relevant through smart upgrades and modernization. So, when you look at HMCS Calgary, you're not just looking at a ship, you're looking at a floating, fully integrated combat system that represents decades of naval engineering and strategic thinking. It may not carry the destroyer label officially, but in terms of capability, versatility, and performance, it absolutely holds its own in that category. For viewers who might not be deeply familiar with naval technology, think of HMCS Calgary as a Swiss Army knife of the sea. It's not the biggest or the most heavily armed ship out there, but it's incredibly well-rounded. It can adapt, respond, and perform in a wide range of scenarios, which is exactly what modern navies need. And that's really the key takeaway here: HMCS Calgary is all about balance. Balance between firepower and efficiency, between advanced technology and proven design, and between specialized roles and overall versatility. In a world where threats are constantly evolving, having a ship that can do a bit of everything, and do it well, is a major advantage.